Welcome back to our series in Word 2016, and in this tutorial we're going to take a small diversion and we're going to have a look at how you can edit your Word documents to a certain extent online via your web browser rather than using native Word itself. So you can see how I've got my OneDrive opened. If you don't have a OneDrive, you can get one for free. You'll need to sign up for a Microsoft Live account, which is probably worthwhile doing anyway if you're using Word 2013 or 2016, because it means you can store your documents on your OneDrive in the cloud as well as locally, and makes your life a little bit easier when you're moving around. This tutorial will not go into how to create your OneDrive or anything like that, but suffice to say, at the time of recording, you get a reasonable amount of storage. It's free, and you get access to the Word and Excel and other online tools where you don't actually need to have purchased Office in any way. So I'm storing the documents we've been working on in a folder in my OneDrive, and just to give an example of that, I'm going to call up my OneDrive here in my Word 2016 folder, my example documents. So this is in my OneDrive. I've got these documents, and this is reflected. These have all been uploaded by the little green tick there. So they're here in my actual OneDrive, and you can use Internet Explorer, you can use Firefox, Chrome, any of your standard browsers. This will work. So I'm going to pick one of the documents we've been working on. I'm going to right click it, and you can see I immediately have two options. I've got Open in Word Online and Open in Word. So if I click on this one, Open in Word, it's actually going to download the document and then launch Microsoft Word and open it. But let's say I was on a PC that didn't have Word installed. I was using a tablet PC, for instance. I just don't have the actual application, but I just need to do some quick edits, read the document, change some wording, things like that, and I need to do it quickly, or I'm just not on a computer that has Word installed. So I go to Open in Word Online. It opens a new tab in your browser. It takes a few seconds to launch. And you can see now I've actually got my documents here. This is the same document we've been playing with. It's an earlier version, but you can see there. It's actually opened it in my web browser. If I now go to the Edit Document button here, I've got this option again, just in case, because all it's done so far is give me a read view of the document. If I choose Edit in Word Online, we give it a moment. You can see here, within the web browser, I've got many of the options that you'd actually find in the Word application itself. I've got my formatting options, I've got my styles, I've got my copy and paste functions. In the Insert tab, I've got some of the options there. You notice these aren't as many as you see in the full program, and that's understandable. This is within a web browser after all. I've got some page layout options. I've got even some review options, including my smart lookup that we just did, and some review options as well, and even the new tell me what to do feature. And handily, what it also does, if you're ever in here and you find you need full Word to do it, you can just click on this button here that says Open in Word. So even if you're doing your day-to-day stuff in Word Online and you find you need full Word, you can just click that button and switch over. But in here, I've got my file options. They're virtually the same. I've got my home options. I can change my text. I can actually type. So insert a new line of text. And it works just like if you're using the full-blown Word itself. The only real difference is that you must be on a live internet connection, and some of the options that you would find in full Word aren't there. You also must have a OneDrive from Microsoft and a Microsoft Live account, otherwise you won't have access to this web-based application, and the document you're working on must be stored in that OneDrive for Word Online to see it. But many of the other options that you'd expect to see, your day-to-day stuff, is probably there. So if ever you're stuck out in the sticks, you've got an internet connection, but a PC with no Word installed, then this is an option for you. So that's a short video on how to use Word Online. The options you see are all the same. I can select text, I can change my point size. It's all exactly the same, it's just within a web browser. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.